I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, obviously we're going back into the black abyss. Ooh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What happens if I don't? I think there's only... Oh, I wonder if I can...
As Stanley picked up the phone...
Oh my god, I can actually pull it out.
Him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, I didn't think it would work.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Thinking, oh, probably won't unplug. I didn't think it would actually unplug.
Clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yep.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Okay, we're gonna voice.
It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Okay, how about no? I actually don't have anyone at home apart from my sister, so yeah, not really gonna try practicing.
Making choices on a regular basis
Put my face
is the
inside a
best part
crocodile.
to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Good God, that'll be probably our narrator.
Welcome back.
God, what have you done?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, what choice is that going to be? Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform
no.
and dying.
No.
Imagine the main character dying
can't jump off
senselessly
anymore.
halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just have to
already
get you
jumped
home as
through
soon
it.
as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any
Oh, I'm
worse.
going down. No.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Damn it, I can't jump anymore. God damn it. Okay, let's go back through here. Just trying every door again, like always. Never know. Okay, back through here.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
How about no? I already said on the left. On.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
How about
I'm
no?
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, on. Okay, well, I can delete those 2 because I've already done those. And resume game. What happens if I decide to contradict his thing?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I can't even go anywhere, damn it. Nope. Okay, it looks like we're going through the other door then. Yeah, it's definitely going to screw it up.
Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Okay. Is that the end? I was just trying to get up on the table. Okay, no, we're still going. Apparently. Oh, this is like another Portal reference.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Not really.
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How about no?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactexactly as Stanley would.
He's just like repeating it over and over again until I get it right.
I'm
just going to continue going right.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay,
when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
okay,
the
I'll just give it
door
one
on
more
his
try
left.
and then I'll actually go to the left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Okay, I'm just going to go left because that's
Behave
obviously
exactly
going
as
to just
Stanley would.
loop over.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm going to go into the left now because obviously he's going to just basically loop back over.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
closet.
hoping he might find an answer there.
I can't go back in there. No, I want to go into the broom closet again. That was the favourite part of the game. God, that's been
Coming
blocked
to a
up.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
There's like nothing to distract me. Oh, I can't even probably... Yeah, I can't even get back into there. Look at this door. No, no. This has been changed. This is different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
It's different.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh, this is gonna be
Surely
fun.
behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115.
Right, it
Was
has
this
voice
the code
recognition
to open
though.
the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I really get to speak it? Or... do I speak into it or...
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115? Nah, didn't think that would work.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't know.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck's going on? What? What?
Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
In the end, seriously?
You walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything alright?
Oh my god, this is no freaking weird. Oh my god, this is just like an actual ending, but what?
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both
what? No, but I still actually got one more ending to do. I still need to do the one with the answering the phone.
Do something? Anything? This is more important than you can ever know.
I'm gonna go off the edges.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
And it's like, okay, that was one of the endings there. Okay, we have one last one to do, and then That should be it for the game.
Another. Then pick up the phone.
Okay, we're gonna pick up the phone. See what happens. It should be the last ending. This is interesting.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
427-hour number.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I kind of
come
got that.
on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Understood.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
I like another choice here. Great. You just say... Okay, I'm gonna ignore him.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Damn it. So if you go into another ending.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press 5 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press V.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press 8.
But
I just hope it's not going to make me press 0, because that's my fox
he can go
key.
on fantastic adventures.
That's my
From
record
behind
key.
his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press 7 to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press E.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press V to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through
Ooh,
this
that
fantasy
definitely
world,
changed.
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable.
So here to tell you kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press here to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How
that's
could there possibly
changed.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press X to go to sleep. That's probably going to kill us.
And I'm trying to tell him
Nope.
this,
Okay.
that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
At work in the morning. Oh, that's probably going to reset the thing, isn't it? Okay, not doing anything. And how long I had to wait? Okay, fine, I'll press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
I just want to question nothing. Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die. No.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay, I think that's the end. Maybe. Okay, I think that's actually it. Let's wait for it to load. Okay, has anything changed?
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Okay. We'll go back to in a minute. Okay, well, that's the end of the Stanley Parable. I've done pretty much all the endings I can think of. If I have actually missed any or missed any Easter eggs or whatever, please tell me in the comments and I'll try and do them. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. It was freaking brilliant. Yeah, I've spent like, what? Close to almost 3 hours playing this, just in one go. I actually didn't think I'd like play it all in one go. I think oh yeah, probably I'll get halfway through and get bored of it or something, or yeah, it's just I'll run out of time or something. But yeah, I actually managed to play through the whole thing, and it's freaking amazing. And yeah, I just love this game, so amazing. But please go and get it yourself, because what? At the moment it costs like $11.99 I think, but it's off at 20% at the moment. But yeah, please go buy the game because it is freaking amazing. So yeah, hope to see you guys next time.